How's it feel to be back in Fort Wayne and, another season under your belt and, getting to help out at one of these volleyball camps?
It feels so great. Obviously, I love coming back to Empowered. I was here for a few years in high school, and coming back and being able to pour into some younger girls and even my sisters who are still playing here and be able to give back in that way.
Why is it important for you as, a volleyball player who's come through Fort Wayne and, and obviously with Brooke and with Maddie and with Belle and those girls to come back and help out the youth of Fort Wayne and be able to, hold a camp like this for not only obviously the high school girls, but also the younger girls as well?
Yeah, I mean, all four of us have been in these girls' shoes. We know how it is being in middle school, high school, and having to perform and play all the time, and manage that. I think coming back, and I know when I was younger, I always looked up to the older girls, so I think it's really cool that we get to come back and pour into them and help them in their skill, but also help them grow in their love for the game.
What's your favorite part about, I know it's only a few days long, but what's your favorite part about these, these few days and, getting to see these girls for, and come and work for these couple of days?
Yeah, I mean, it's so much fun. A lot of these girls, or some of these girls I've been able to work with, so being able to see them come back and know that they want to come in, put in the work, and learn from us and hear what we have to say is just super cool.
How different is it kind of being on the other side of the spectrum? Like you said, you've been in their shoes before. How different is it kind of being, and how much fun is it being, one of the coaches this time around?
It's so weird. I was talking to Will and just how I feel like I've become more confident in my skill and knowing the skill of the game and being more educated than that. And it's just so weird to be able to teach these girls what I wanted to learn as a kid and help them grow in their skill.
Speaking of, obviously you had one heck of a season down there at Louisville, personally and as a team. Just kind of reflect on the year that was for you. Obviously, you come away with All-America honors, and just kind of take me through the year and what this year was like for you.
It was so cool. I mean, my first 2 years I was never really like the starter, and so this year it was a big deal stepping into that role and kind of taking leadership in that way. So that was a really big deal for me, and being able to help lead my team to an Elite Eight is something I honestly never really dreamed of. So it was just super cool.
What's kind of the next step for you then, going into your upperclassmen type of years, these last couple of years down there at Louisville?
Yeah, now that I have one full year as a starter under my belt, I really want to kind of step into that leadership role and hopefully lead my team to a championship next year and just set a good example for the younger girls and my teammates as well.
Where's some areas that you're still kind of looking to grow, improve here as you do look to take that next step, leadership-wise, skill-wise, on the court, off the court, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, there's always something you can work on, win or lose in a season, and I think one of my big focuses for next year is going to be blocking, and I think once I can improve that, it'll just improve my game so much more and help me be more confident and hopefully have my teammates feed off that confidence as well.
How do you feel about the group? I know obviously it's it's early, it's not even January 1 yet, but how do you feel about the team that you guys have coming back and just the group that you guys do have, knowing how far you made it this season?
I feel super confident. I mean, a majority of our starters are returning, and we have two freshmen coming in early in January, so getting them started early in the season is going to be so good, and just having a really similar team to last year I think is going to just help us be more confident in the tournament coming up.
In your kind of meetings with Coach here at the end of the season, what was her message for you? What did she want to see from you here this offseason as well?
Honestly, a lot of the things I told you. I think they said, Cara, your hitting's been great. I think now we need to take the next step in blocking and growing in that aspect, but also just being more of a vocal leader on the court for my teammates and just those around me.